They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck.
It's come back home.
It's the return of Master Chief.
This is the end of our trilogy.
This is going to be the end of the story.
At the end of Halo 3, you won't just finish one fight, you'll finish all of the fights that you started in Halo 1.
This is a great story we're about to tell.
This is going to be the end of the fight.
At its heart, Halo is a mystery.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
There are struggles going on in Halo that are larger and longer than you can possibly imagine.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster.
It's a story of a human conflict with an aggressive adversarial species, the Covenant.
Second tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
The Covenant is a collection of alien races that want to destroy humanity.
Man, we let those dumb bugs out to the middle of nowhere to keep them from getting their filthy claws on Earth. We're not gonna let them have it. What we will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
You play the Master Chief, who is sort of humanity's last secret weapon against this marauding alien horde.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
First Halo is about the Master Chief's struggle against the Covenant on a ring world that they all call Halo.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
The story of Halo 1 was really the story between you and your environment, this place that you were exploring.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance.
A big part of Halo is the relationship between Chief and Cortana.
Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Who is Cortana?
At least one of our writers refers to her as your girlfriend.
Cortana's every girlfriend that we've ever had.
You all right?
Never been better.
No, just kidding.
Cortana is A, naked, B, blue, and C, a hologram.
She's your little guardian angel.
Chief, I'm picking up movement. We need to go right now.
She's sort of the one character who is as powerful as you are.
Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything.
I understand.
Captain Keyes puts Cortana on the chip and hands the chip over to you as the player.
Good luck, Master Chief.
The Master Chief picks up the chip and puts it right in his head. That became an important moment in the relationship between the Master Chief and Cortana.
That whole feeling of she's in your head. You have no choice but to listen to Cortana.
This is it. Halo's control center.
She's the one who's figuring out how to unlock the doors in front of you, and she's the one who's coming up with the plans and telling you what to do.
There's no time. Get out of here, find Keyes, stop him. Before it's too late!
But then that last 10% of the time, she doesn't know what to do. And then that's when you take over.
Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
As the story progresses, you learn that Earth is threatened not just by the Covenant, but also by a race of parasites called the Flood.
One of the most amazing video gaming moments ever is the introduction of the Flood.
Hold still! Hold still! Let them have it! Ah! Sergeant. We're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapons!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it.
In Halo 1, they're the ultimate zombie that comes flying out of the closet.
It's a virulent strain of alien that as it kills, it grows, and as it grows, it kills.
No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them.
Halo 1 does such a brilliant thing. This is what the world is about. All of a sudden you meet the Flood, and the world, you realize, is about something completely different.
We can't let the Flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code.
When the Flood comes out, I mean, the Covenant's just as much food as you are.
The Covenant's fighting the Flood, simultaneously fighting Earth, and you're fighting the Flood and the Covenant at the same time. It's like this crazy triangle of conflict.
The Halos were built to destroy the Flood.
The Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world.
The reason there's no more Forerunners is because they died fighting the Flood, and the Halos were like their last option.
The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life.
You're caught between a rock and a hard place. You can't kill the Flood without firing the rings, but you can't fire the rings without killing everybody else.
That's not going to happen.
Pretty much it's kind of a non-discriminatory weapon, you know, it's a hammer to kill a gnat. But you do something clever in the first game.
The Master Chief has managed to destroy the Halo itself so that it doesn't go off and kill everybody on Earth with it.
Which destroys the Flood infestation that's been unleashed and conveniently takes out your Covenant enemies at the time.
Halo, it's finished.
No, I think we're just getting started.